whatever he's talking about. He said, well, you know, Sean contributes a little bit, but I mean, I pay for most of it. And I'm thinking, I pay for most of it, of this and that. You pay. You pay. So, if he's not getting much of any of donations, the question is, so where's the money coming from? If there's no money coming, where's the money coming from? Certainly ain't donations. He ain't doing good on that. So, in other words, again, the lies continue. He's definitely been getting his Social Security disability the whole time. The whole dang time. Well, I've always known that, and I know all of you figure that too. Yeah, he's still smoking. He talked about having the girl go pick him up a pack. But then he's right there in his time. I mean, the call of this guy in this situation. He had a bottle there, he was drinking. And he was asking a gal there, he was asking her, hey, you wanna have a drink of this? Hey, you'll really like it. You really like it. I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously, man. I've never experienced somebody who was fucked up as he is. Oh, I mean, I've known.
Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? We're live here. We're live. We're going to IT Park. We're going to walk around IT Park, everybody, Monday morning here in the Philippines. We're live here in Cebu, Philippines. We're going to be walking over our Mandaue, Philippines. We're going over to Cebu to the IT Park. You know, just show you what's going on at IT Park. Anyway, it's Monday out here, Monday morning, 6:20 a.m. And a beautiful day out here. You know, but it's getting summer in here, so it's been hot. Hot, hot, hot. We're outside my room here. A beautiful 5-star room. Everyone's so jealous about. I'd be jealous too, bro. I hooked up with 2 chicks yesterday, you know. I'm out here killing it. 5-star lifestyle, beautiful Philippines, you know, out here in the real. Out here in the real, I got in a cab here. Morning, sir. All right. IT Park, please. Yes, sir. IT Park. Here we go. Yeah, so anyway, it's a beautiful day out here, Monday morning. And we're going to go to IT Park, check it out, you know, see what happens at IT Park today. You know, it's offline. What the hell, bro? All right, let's see. I got to fix this. Hold on just a second here. Sorry about that, everybody. So let's see if our friend Frank is live here. This is Ricky Drama live here in Cebu. It's Monday morning here in the Philippines. And we're going to IT Park out here. It's a beautiful day out here. Having fun. Let's see what's going on Frank's show. Frank's in IT Park. I guess he's at some dumpy Airbnb. And maybe we'll see him out there smoking or something.
Okay, you know? Ricky is off and on listening to you live. Oh, so he wants the track to be down. And what? What if he does? And purpose? What's the purpose?
There's no purpose. He was out walking around IT Park.
I don't know any purpose of that. I'm going to find out where Frank is. And then what? And then what? And then what? Put me on camera and what does that do? What does that prove? And what's the purpose? I have no idea. In a cab.
Let's go in IT Park, Frank. It's free country. I can walk around IT Park, and if I see you at the smoking area, I see you, man. What's the problem with that, bro?
I don't know.
What are you so worried about, Frank?
But as time goes by, it gets even more interesting, really. Just, even just a study in human nature. I mean, it just gets more interesting as time goes by, as to how far people go and what they do to create a show or make a point or something,
Sounds a little nervous, doesn't he? I mean, come on, Frank. I mean, you're out there at IT Park, getting ready to go see the lawyer, being in court and everything, taking care of business. Barry's got a new, beautiful female lawyer. Frank sounds a little worried today about this new lawyer. What do you think?
Don't figure. She is too hot. I can't even.
Yeah, Barry is feeling good yesterday. Barry had a good time last night. Barry had a good time on that live stream last special report. Frank versus Barry, the war never ends. Yeah, go check it out. It was old school drama. Of course, no one you can't get a super chat anymore if you do that stuff. No one donates for those shows.
So Barry's.
That's why we don't do them, bro. But anyway, we did last night, man.
Well, he was trying to kiss his ass major last night.
People are demanding it, I guess. We go with what God gives us.
That was major. Because he wants somebody to back him up. He lost CW as a financial backer, that's for damn sure. I have no question about that. Man, it's just, he had a lives coming out last night. It was a live festival, man. I don't know how Barry lives with himself. I don't know, man. I'm constantly amazed as this progresses.
Right in front of the BI Mandali building. I can walk there, bro. I live right by it. I can walk there in 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes down my room. I live right by it, bro. But I got fired in 2023, bro. So
Barry's dirty. Nervous breakdown.
And we're just re-drama live here on Sick Grandpa. We're going to IT Park and walk around. Monday morning out here, beautiful day. Go to IT Park. We have the Frank versus Barry trial going on today. Apparently it's going to happen on Zoom. Barry has a new lawyer. Bridget has a new lawyer. So they'll be doing administrative stuff. Again, we're all waiting for Frank Battaglia's testimony on the stand, and that's when we're going to the trial. Because Frank's going to be giving a testimony at the trial, and we're all going to watch it live. Can't wait.
I can't be there. My lawyer can't be there. It's all going to be on by request. It's going to be on.
That one guy in the chat, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support.
He's listening to you, so if you want to.
There's out here making things happen on Monday morning, bro.
Oh, he wants to walk
making things happen, man. We did our live stream last night at Solskjaer Mall, and then I went back to my room, had a date at 10 o'clock. Had a date last night at 10 o'clock, bro. Nice double D's. Hot double D's, bro. Oh, you're killing it, bro. I mean, welcome back to Cebu. Talk to Tim. What's going on, man?
I'm going to let this run. I want want you guys to just kind of talk to each other.
Talk to each other. No one talks in your chat, Frank.
And
Frank, your chat's the most boring chat in the Philippines YouTube community.
I'm going to leave this on.
Leave it on for what? Yeah, leave it on. Yeah, you better leave it on when you turn the camera on when you see me.
Something more to say to me, you can stay down there, but just talk to each other.
Yeah, talk to each other, bro. So, yeah, keep it on. Keep it on.
I'm going to be back in about probably 15 minutes.
Up, smoke time.
All right,
smoky.
right now.
Maybe we have the taxi driver around and look for him, bro. I mean, he's out there in Smoky, doing a Smoky in front of the building. I think, are we live or behind, bro? Hold on here. Are we live or behind? Because we might be behind here. No, we're live, bro. We're live. We're live. Anyway, just turned it off. We're drama live out here in Mandel, or excuse me, Cebu. I think people are upset, bro. No, I'm not going to no hearing, bro. It's just they're doing administrative stuff. Barry's got new lawyers, so I'm sure she'll be on Zoom today, you know, doing administrative stuff. You know what I mean? And here we are, IT Park, bro. IT Park. All right, sir, let's just drive down a little bit, see if we find a 70-year-old man chain smoking. Let's see. Let's see if we can see a 70-year-old man chain smoking. Let's see here. We'll drive around a little bit. See if we can find a 70-year-old man chain smoking in front of a dumpy Airbnb condo that, of course, everyone overpays for here in this park. Beautiful IT Park. I think he's down here at the end, you know, down here in this. Keep going, sir. Straight. Please, we go down here. We're going to get down here. I think he's down here in, single man condo, bro. All these dudes like show up here for their 2 weeks of fame and fortune and blow all their money on these girls, bro. And then they're like heroes out here. They're heroes. You know, they're heroes. Superhero. Two more down there. I think he's down there. That's my guess. He's down here. We're going to start here at a single man condo down here. Whatever it's called. Anyway, I know everyone stays there. Hello, baby. Ooh, hello, baby. Hot girl, huh? IT Park, many hot girls. Taxi driver, many hot girls. Yeah, but drop me off here at that condo. I think the man smoking cigarette there. Big fat Frank with big smoky big long white mighty whitey. Frank smoked mighty whitey. Yeah, right in there. Many hot girl, but many LDR king. All these girls run guy LDR. You know, LDR kings. Right here, that's good too. All right, hold on, sorry, I gotta get my change. Hold on, just saying here. All right. LDR kings, bro. LDR kings. All right, we got 60. God, I got so much crap in my pockets. 40, 60, 100. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a great day. All right. Here we go here. Where are we at here? We are at Avita Towers. Right there, Avita Towers. Let's take a look here real quick. See what's going on here at Avita Towers. Not much of them. Hey, we had Leo and Frito. What's going on, man? Leo from Frito. What's going on, man? What's going on? Nice seeing you. We're out here walking around Cebu Park. IT Park out here. I don't see him here. Let's walk down this way. Hey, hold on. I got to tighten my belt. Good God. Yeah, Leo, I've been killing it. I got back here Friday night. Saturday morning, like 3 a.m. And, just back to work, bro. Back to work out here, hitting it. Winning out here, winning. People are jealous. I don't know why people are so jealous in the Philippines YouTube community or my success on YouTube, bro. I mean, all I got to say is just get out here and do it yourself. Grab your phone, I mean, I watch the show just like everybody else, bro. You just gotta get out here, grab your phone, and take care of business, man. You know, do your best, bro. I mean, yeah, I got bug spray out here. Bug spray from Thailand, bro. Bug spray from Thailand. Should I do some interviews, bro? Should I do some interviews like, hello, I'd like to do an interview. What do you look for in a foreigner? What do you look for? What do you look for in a foreigner? Do you look for an old 70-year-old man that chain smoke mighty whitey? Is that what you look for? Funny shit, bro. I'm not having any coffee, bro. No coffees. I already drank coffee in my room. You know, I got up at 4:30, you know, got on Pina Love. See if there's any girls available, you know. No girl. This scammers. Mini scammer. So then after that, then I get ready to come out here. I got nothing else to do, you know. Come out here and get my walk in. Take the bus to Toledo. I'm not going to Toledo. There's nothing going on, bro. I'm not taking the bus, bro. I would take taxi. I just pay the taxi to take me out there, wait for me, and bring me back, bro. You know, I live the 5-star lifestyle. You know, I'm out here with the rich and famous. You know, we got all these bloggers out here that live up here in IT Park. You know, this is their whole life. You know, they got that Brit Philippine guy. You got a California expat. I mean, just the list goes on and on and on and on and on about all these YouTube superstars, you know, living their best life out here in IT Park. I mean, oh my God, it is fucking delusional, bro. Delusional, bro. I mean, you don't want to live in this place, bro. You want to live with the real people. You want to live with the real Philippine people. It's Frank back live, bro. Let me see here. Frank back live. Let's see here. Frank live. Is Frank live? You see here. Frank live. I don't hear anything. It says live, doesn't it? Yeah, live. Okay, we'll wait. But you want to live somewhere like cheap, bro. Like cheap. You know, look at Jay Real Deal Stillman. You know, I mean, he's the pioneer of expatting out here. You know, you get a cheap place to live. You know, and then you get a cheap place to live. You get cheap. You get electricity, utility. I'm sorry. You get electricity. You get your water, internet from the condo place. You get. You pay your cell phone bill, and that's it, bro. That's all you need to do out here. That's all the bills you need, bro. You know, and then that's it, bro. That's it. You know, and then the rest of it, you just, you know, you have cash to spend on whatever you want to spend it on. All right, where's the condos? Oh, we're on the wrong street, bro. Shit. Anyway, we're gonna keep walking around. He's gonna wave at us. Obviously, he's gonna run after us and come down here. And we can say hello. Hello, Frank. How are you today? You're about to go to Bickerton. Frank in Bickerton. Frank goes to Bickerton soon. Locked up with the bad boys. Getting that big paddle too. He's gonna get a big fat paddle, bro. I mean, can you imagine like Frank bending over? Give me the paddle. I talked about it for years. I want to try. Bam! Oh, bam! Woo! Yeah, I wouldn't want that, bro. The paddle, bro. Sounds a little excessive to me, bro. A little excessive to me. We got Chow King there. Beautiful Chow King. Bro, they have really messed up this StreamYard app, bro. The chat. No, I'm not here to confront him, bro. I'm just here if you see him, I see him, bro. I'll yell hello, you know, that's it. I'm not here to do anything like that. You know, but it's pointless, pointless. Because it don't really matter, bro. At the end of the day, he's going to jail, bro. He's deported. Frank Patty's deported. He's an undesirable alien. He's a threat to the public. You know, he's going to be arrested soon. I mean, all we got to do is sit back and let karma take its course. You know, he always talking about the karma. The karma's going to take its course soon. He'll be in jail in Manila. And we could all do a live stream from Bickerton, bro. Live stream from Bickerton. We'll be down there in front of the building. You know, we're live from Bickerton. You know, let's go see Frank. You know, let's go see Frank in Bickerton. They're never going to send Barry to Bickerton, bro. They would have done a long time ago. You know, my opinion, probably the other place is worse. They say, you know, where he's at is worse than Bickerton, bro. There's no air, you know, it's open air. It's open air. It's like going to a jungle school, bro. I mean, there's McDonald's, man. Listen, this McDonald's here. You come here, I mean, this is how dysfunctional Cebu IT Park is now. You come to this McDonald's like at 8 o'clock at night on a Saturday night, bro. So you come to this McDonald's, right, on a Saturday night, 8 p.m. It's half foreigners, bro. It's half foreigners under 40 years old. So you walk in here, there's probably like 30 foreigners under 40 years old in there eating because they're all over here scouting at this Philippine food court, you know, the Marcato there. We're going to walk over to the Marcato. But they all come here and eat, but then they go over there and trophy hunt over there, bro. And it's just maddening, all the foreigners here, bro. Last night, you just walk around, you're seeing like kids now, 16, 15 years old, 16-year-old foreigners running around here, you know, with girls and stuff. All these teenagers coming here now, bro. Little teenagers, bro. You know, teenagers, you know, that are coming here. I don't get it. Well, that's a new 7-Eleven right there, bro. Okay, we're right over here now at the Mercado, Frank. The Mercado and the bus terminal. The jeepney terminal right up. Lady Chom in the chat. Nice seeing you, Lady Chom. My ex-girlfriend. How's it going? Love you, babe. Take care always. Take care always. Yeah, I'm not going to McDonald's, bro. I went to SNR and got made fish sandwiches and French fries, bro. I was watching Dr. Michael Savage yesterday, and my subscribers were in the Dr. Savage chat, and I was telling them about him playing a senior card, bro. Dr. Savage playing a senior card, you know, saying that he's old, fragile, you know, he shouldn't, you know, but he's down there at the Tesla dealership, at the Land Rover dealership, getting in confrontations and stuff, but then he's like playing the senior card. I'm like, what are you doing that for? You're losing all your credibility by playing a senior card, bro. I mean, you know, you got replaced by Shapiro, Ben Shapiro, you know, on your syndicated network, and then you know, then you started on YouTube, and now you're like making a fool out of yourself, bro. You're making a fool out of yourself, Dr. Savage. Please don't play the senior card if you're going to be on here, you know, playing all the hate. You know what I mean? I think it's a bad idea. Frank's back on. Okay, let's take a look here. Thank you, Sabang. Thanks for watching last night. Appreciate it.
He's hoping to bump into me. Oh, am I on the streets walking around? I'm not on the streets.
How come you're not on the streets?
What was he going to say? Maybe get me on camera and say, ha, got you. And?
Pretty much. Ha, got you. Ha. Hee, hoo. Come on the streets, Frank. Let's see you out here. Come on. Let's say hello, Frank. Frank, we're out here right now. let's just say hello, Frank. Let's just talk a little bit. Let's talk about the future. Your future in Bickertod.
Let's talk about your future, perhaps in Bickerton at some point.
Come on, Frank. Where you at, Frank? Come on, just tell us where you're at, so we'll come by and see you, Frank. Come on.
What's the point?
What building you in?
What is the point? He's so sick that he had to get in a taxi cab and go to IT Park to try to find me. Come on, Frank. Where you at, Frank? Come on, just tell us where you're at. So we'll come by and see you, Frank. Come on. What building you in? We're in McDonald's. We're McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's. The McDonald's? Which one? The one down the other way? Oh, you just left McDonald's. Shoot. All right, hold on. We going down here. All right, we got McDonald's down here. Let's go down here real quick. McDonald's. I hope it wasn't the one we left, bro. Across here. Grandpa blogger. Grandpa blogger. Down here. Dime 33, what's going on, man? Hey, did you ever go see that girl in Phuket at that bar, bro? Did you ever? Yeah, after that, she didn't want to do a live anymore, bro. She's like, no more live. No more. I mean, oh my God. Okay, whatever. Hey, we're going to walk down here and see if we see Frank and Gilda. See if we see him here or not. We're going to the McDonald's, Frank, down here by the, there's only 2 McDonald's here, so that's the one we're going down here. So I can't believe, Frank and Gilda, every time they go out, they go to McDonald's, They go to McDonald's and they eat the McDonald's food. Why can't they, eat Filipino food when they're here, bro? I mean, I guess they don't get McDonald's on Bataan Island, whatever. Bring your tracking down. No. We're just going to say hello, bro. We're just trying to make content for the community. Trying to make community content. They're here. It's a big day. Frank's really excited about putting Barry in jail, when he's the one going to jail. I mean, you just can't beat it, bro. All right, where are they at? Let's see here. Where are they at? God, I hope I were at the wrong McDonald's, bro. I was right in front of the McDonald's, bro. I was right there. At that McDonald's. Let's see here. Where are they at? All right. Okay. Let's take a look here. Are they here? Take a look. Let's take a look. Says he made a Krispy Kreme. Where the hell's that at? Krispy Kreme. I don't know where that is, bro. Krispy Kreme is down this way. Krispy Kreme. Yeah, it's down here. Okay, so they're down this way? I don't even know where that is, bro. I think it's right across here. All right, so this is McDonald's here, right? So this is where maybe they were at. And then they cut across this park. Okay. Cut across this park here. Across Expat Park. Oh, that's Pet Park. It's Pet Park. What's going on? Why is there a fence? Why is there a fence? Can we cut down there? No. Yeah, the thing about Philippines, bro, there's fences everywhere, man. They're not in there. IT Park. I'm not gonna run in there into the restaurant, bro. So that's not what we're trying to do here. Just trying to say hello. You know. Let's cut across here real quick. IT Park, Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I'm getting my walk in, bro. You know, if we see him, we don't. We see him, we see him, we don't. We don't. Get my steps in. Walking around. I don't know if he's hiding or not, bro. Who knows what it cares? We see him, bro. You know, it's Sunday. It's Monday morning here, so this is like the low day of the week for the workers. You know, there's not that many workers out here. You know, so whoop whoop whoop. Yeah, we had a fun time last night. Go check that stream out, Frank versus Very. Will the war never end? Go check that out. It was like an old school stream, you know, where everyone yelling and screaming at each other. Hey, we got a super chat. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, Leo, thank you very much. Thank you very much. $15. That's so kind of you, bro. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't get a super chat last night, bro. You know, no one donates during those hate streams, bro. Nobody donates, bro. You know, no good, no good. Is that down here? Krispy Kreme. Down here, I think. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. Anyway, there's the waterfront, everybody. There's the waterfront there, Waterfront Hotel. They got a casino. Don't take a girl there. You know, they'll mess the security and the guards. The staff will mess your date up, mess your experience up. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. They even did it to me. I took a girl there. The girl I took to Frank and Gilda's house. I met a girl on Pina Love. I took her to Frank Gilda's when we met him, and when we had breakfast there, when I ate all the sausage, and Frank threw a bunch of salt all over my food. But that same girl, man, one of the lifeguards at the pool was like, yeah, this guy's with girls all the time, you know. I see him with girls all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, you want to tell her that, huh? I said, then we're done. Let's go up and pack your stuff and you can go home. Because she said, like, oh, why are you with other girl? I said, okay. And so we went upstairs and packed her stuff up and sent her home, bro. That was the end of that, bro. You know, now she's stuck here at some, you know, dead end job here at Cebu IT Park. You know, $400 a month, bro. All right, is it down here, bro? Krispy Kreme, down. I think it's down here, isn't it? I think it's down here. One more. That's Krispy Kreme. Then we got $20. Thank you very much. $20 from Don C. Yeah, Don C. Coming through Barry's Barry's commissary fund. Yeah. Thank you very much, Don C. $20. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah. I think Frank's gonna need the commissary fund, bro. Yeah, it's. I think they can get all that. You know, listen, man. They get. You know, they're in jail there. They're in detention. You know, they can get people to bring them food. You know, when I was in jail here, when I went to jail over the Fazio slap, heard around the world. You know, I paid the lead prisoner 1,000 pesos a day, and I got 3 meals. Hawaiian pizza for lunch. I got Coke Zero, all kinds of crap, bro. I get it all done. All right, all done. Thank you, Don C. Thanks for being on the stream last night, Don C. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Don C was on the stream last night. Where's the Krispy Kreme, bro? Where's it at? All right, let's turn it back on here. Ricky loser. You got that right. Here. Where you at now? Where you at now?
7 o'clock already. The court hearing is 8 o'clock. So 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Where you at now?
I told you make it faster because I got appointment.
Huh? Yeah, but where you at? Where you at? I can't find it. Yeah, the delay's so bad, bro. The delay.
Yeah, I maybe when we come back, we meet you somewhere in Cebu City.
Are you back in your room now? Are you back in your room? There's the Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, just name where you just tell us where you're at the building. Let's come say hi, Frank. Come on, Frank. Make some content for the community, Frank. Come on. All right. Oh, you're going to Toledo, bro. Okay. Well, good luck with that. It was trying to meet you.
We are not hiding. You know that.
Anybody got any idea where they're at, bro?
Okay, sorry. Our connection is very bad. Connection's bad.
Yeah, it's very bad. Hey, we got $5. We got $5 from Mazda 9. Think your Mazda 9, $5. You hear that, Frank? We got $5 from Mazda 9. He says, Capo and Gilda. Oh, Mango Square. Oh no, Mazda 9. Mazda. I don't know what that means, everybody. I don't know what that means. But thank you for the $5 Mazda 9. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Frank, we're not, we just want to make some content, say hello, Frank. Come on, Frank. You know that's going to happen. We're just out here trying to be friendly, Yes, Gilda, I apologize for that. Mazda 9, is a big supporter of Barry. I apologize. You're a very good girl. You're a very good Filipina. All right, we're right here, Barry or Frank. We're here at Seda. We got right here at the right here where the coffee shop is. Come on, Frank. Come out, Frank. Come on, Frank. Where you at, Frank? Come on, Frank. Where you at? Come on, Frank. Come out, Frank. You missed out. Come on. Yeah, it's not looking good, everybody. We're in a taxi cab, getting bad connection. Yeah, they're not in no cab, bro. They're gotta meet the lawyer at 8:00. That's where we're at here, and it's 7:00 now. So they're out here somewhere, bro. But what can we do, bro? What can you do, bro? Anyway, well, we appreciate them making content out here. That's the important thing. That's the important thing. Listen, man. This guy. Hopefully, Frank gets some common sense here and drops the charges because, he's already deported. He's an undesirable. Frank Battaglia is deported, undesirable alien, and a threat to the public. We're just walking around here trying to make content because we want to reach out and, and say, Frank, please, please think about the ramifications of trying to put somebody away probably for the rest of their life, for YouTube. I mean, all this was caused, the whole Barry, being in detention and Barry, having these charges. All this is caused by YouTube trying to put on content for people to enjoy across the world, bro. And then Frank just took it way too far and throwing all these baseless allegations, you know, uh, let's face it, Barry said what he said, and so he's guilty of that and he's got to apologize for it. But it's not worth years in prison. There's the new Kaka Bakery. Brevis's favorite place to eat caca. That's right. Brevis's favorite place to eat caca is caca. That's funny, bro. That's funny. That's funny. Frank's gonna come out, everybody. Okay, I know Frank. He's gonna come out here and find me now because they're gonna set the point. Frank, I'm right here at the Jeepney Terminal, Frank. So come on down here to the Jeepney Terminal, you and your beautiful girlfriend, wife, and because Frank, no one wants you to be deported, Frank, and leave your family. No one wants that, Frank. No one wants that, But you did what you did. Frank, you need to apologize to Shaw. You need to apologize to the Philippine YouTube community. And Barry does too, man. Barry needs to apologize to the Philippines. Everyone just needs to do their thing, bro, because this has gone too far. Enough's enough, bro. Enough's enough. I mean, it ends up that everyone's just going to blow themselves up here. And both, let's going to end up in America alone. Look at that David Campbell. The Campbells. Somehow, some way, I guess some subscriber paid for Mrs. Campbell to fly to Phoenix, Arizona to see David Campbell, and the VA put David Campbell in an assisted living center. And I guess he's blind now. That's a whole other thing. You can't listen, man. You can't stay out here and hurt yourself. You've seen foreigner after foreigner after foreigner stay here because of the girls. They want to stay here for the girls. They don't want to leave the girls, and they stay out here and they have some catastrophic health event, and then they die. Ricky Drama live out here at the beautiful at the Jeepney Terminal out here in Cebu, Philippines, at IT Park. We're waiting for Frank and Gilda. Where's Frank and Gilda? Why can't they come down to this beautiful facility? I mean, they're in shape. They're in the best shape of like Frank's been lifting weights. He's been working out. He's got a treadmill. He's got weights up the yin yang. He's got the most luxurious house ever conceived in Battalion Island. I mean, he's got a pile of ants he has to clear out each and every day of his house. We're just waiting for Frank to come out. How you doing, baby? All right, how you doing, baby? Yeah. Playboy. Hey, we got $5 from Mazda 9. $5 from Mazda 9. Frank is scared. Says he's in a taxi, but it's obvious he's hiding in his room. I don't think they're hiding. I just think that, see, Frank, everything with Frank Battaglia is about not losing face, okay? We're not here to make Frank and Gilda lose face. We're here to help Frank Battaglia build his YouTube channel, where everyone that participates in this community, especially in our little niche, what the Philippines calls the extreme niche of the Philippines YouTube community. If you're involved, we're trying to promote the channel, bro, because look at the guy that showed up on Saturday night at Bamboozers. He's down there at the other bar. He comes, Trey, I think it's Trey. He's from South Carolina. He showed up and we're promoting his channel, bro. I mean, everyone, that's what I'm trying to get with organized business strategies. I was here when I met him, but I was over there right there at Pipeline when I met him. But he had no data on his phone, and so the WhatsApp didn't work. It was pouring fucking rain, and I had to go to Thailand the next day. We're just trying out here to meet people, man, and have some fun, bro. It's not about embarrassing people. It's not about people putting people on the spot. It's about promoting the channel. But the other thing too, of course, Mazda9, is we want Barry to go home. Okay, we've been working on this now, coming for 2 years, trying to help Barry go home. I mean, that's all we're trying to do, is help Barry Lee Jordan go home against insurmountable odds. I mean, the odds of him getting out of this is very small, bro. And we're gonna do everything we can to try and help him. But thank you for the $5. And where $5, man? Where in the hell is Frank? Come on, Frank. There's Frank. Anyway, we're gonna hit the thing one more time here. All right, where's Frank here? We're gonna go live. Look at this Trey Adventures guy. Look at this guy. Like, for example, this guy here, Trey Adventures in the Philippines, bro. He's got 2 in the chat. He's been trying to be a YouTuber for a year now, putting up content every day. He's got 2 in the chat, bro. He's got 2 in the chat, We got Havoc Master. He was on last night. He's got 4 in the chat, We got Philo in the Philippines, 18 in the chat. We got Capio. Look at Capio. Look at Capio. The head of the Capio crime family in Thailand. He's got 34 in the chat. We have 94 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. We have millions watching around the world. We have 94 in the chat. We're here live at the terminal, the jeepney terminal here at Cebu IT Park. We're out here enjoying the 5-star lifestyle. We're out here killing it. We got super chat out the yin yang. All we need now is Frank and Gilda to come on out here and show us the money, Frank. Frank is just worried about losing face. No one wants to do that. No one wants to do that. Wow, look at that. No one wants to do that, bro. Anyway, let's see if we can get him live here. Is he live still? Is he live or it's dead? Yeah, he's dead. And we're going to wait here for a minute, bro. We're going to wait here for a minute at IT Park. So we're going to wait for Frank and Gilda to show up here. Frank, you guys can take your taxi from here to the lawyer, It's no problem. But, I don't know why it's taking so long to get this deportation order, bro. I mean, it's taking a long time to get this deportation order out. I don't get it. Let's face it, Barry Lee Jordan has the best lawyers, okay? He has the best lawyers money can buy, okay? He's got the best, Philippine private sector assistants that are helping him out. I mean, we got the top 1% of the Philippines out here trying to help Barry Lee Jordan out of a situation which is almost impossible. It's almost impossible to get all this done out here. And we're out here doing it 2 years. Who would think that we're staying here 2 years? Yeah, Frank, look how bad you look in the chat, Frank. Frank, seriously, it's looking bad, Frank. It's looking bad. Look over your back. Oh, where you at, Frank? Where you at, Frank? You're out here, Frank. Let's just say hello, Frank. Come on, Frank. Where you at? I'm watching my 6. I'm watching my 9. I'm watching my 12. I'm watching my 3, bro. I'm watching Frank. Where you at, Frank? Come on, Frank. Listen, I'm not Dave Phelps, okay? I'm not Dave Phelps. I'm not Quinton Ballou. I show myself as ugly as I am. I show myself warts and all. I'm out here just trying to put up content. That's all I'm trying to do. I sat here and watched all this shit for 4 years because I couldn't be a YouTuber until July 2020. I couldn't be a YouTuber, but since then, bro, I've been doing YouTube. And, you get more addicted to it. My channel's never going anywhere. Of course, I'm shadow banned across the world, because of my impact. I have 15 intelligence agencies watching my YouTube channel. I got millions of people watching around the world. The elite of the elite watch my YouTube. Listen, man. The world's leaders or the icons or the influencers that really make policy around the world. They get people that consolidate all their content into like 15 minutes a day, okay? And then I'm obviously the headline of that 15 minutes, bro. Whatever I say goes. Whatever I say goes, bro. If I say we need to start loving Russian families, Donald John Trump, our great 47th president, imposes no tariffs. Okay. When I say we got to, when I tell Tucker Carlson, maybe we need to focus on these other people and focus on this topic, they do it immediately, bro. I mean, our great deputy chief of staff for our great president, Donald John Trump, Stephen Miller, he watches the show. We got millions of people watching. Hi, good morning. Oh, you look so good. Thank you. IT Park, 5 stars. We got millions of people watching around the world. All we need now, Frank, is you. We need you to come out here because, let's face it, Frank, the people in the world, they don't understand what you're doing. We got S. Similon with $5. Thank you very much, S. Similon. Gilda knows the streets of Cebu like the back of her 2 hands. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. She's very nice. If you ever met her, listen, everyone that's ever met Gilda says she's great. Okay, everyone says she's got very long legs. Okay, she has 8 kids. She's very beautiful, man. You would not even. I'm telling you, if you met her, you'd say, "Wow, Frank is winning." Frank is undefeated. Okay. That's what makes this even more intriguing. We got a guy from New York City, okay? We got a guy that went to New York, college, he's met all the stars, he had a movie, that, he helped create, out on Long Island, New York, or wherever it was. He's met, he's met Roseanne Barr, he's met Helen, Heather Locklear, he's met Drew Barrymore. Frank, his pictures are all over the world, bro. Published. Bill Gates in his 50,000 square foot, bachelor pad that he keeps around for his children. He even got pictures from Frank, on his wall in his house. I mean, we got a celebrity here, and with his beautiful girlfriend, Gilda, we're just waiting for him to show up. I mean, we're here to honor Frank today. We're here to honor Frank, and I can't believe he wouldn't take this opportunity with 90 people watching, millions watching around the world. All the people are going to be watching later on. The super chat is flowing in. We got super chat flowing in like it's a donor train, bro, like a donor train out here. And we just got to stand in front of IT Park, whizzle around, say hi to some girls. Oh, shit. Say hi to some girls and, wait for Frank, bro. Thanks for $5, bro. Barry in the chat. What's going on, Barry? What's going on? Yeah, Barry, he's going to Bicoton. Listen, man, he's going to Bicoton. Maximus, what's going on? Mike Dowdy, how are you doing? Listen, Frank's going to Bicoton. Take it to the bank. He's going to Bicoton. Frank, you want someone there when you're in Bicoton. You're going to need help when you're in Bicoton, Frank. Will Team Frank Legal abandon you when you're in Bicoton? I mean, well, who's going to stick around when you need people the most, Frank? And, of course, you're going to need somebody in Bicoton, Frank. I don't know what you're thinking, Frank, but you're going to jail. You're going to Bicoton. You're going to jail. And that's the end of it, Frank. And then once the judge finds out, the judge in this trial, the 5 cyber counts that, so Frank Frank filed charges on Barry Jordan. This is your charges, Frank. It's not the Philippine government. This is your charges that you filed. You could drop at any time and end Barry's problem. You could drop it at any time. Everyone knows you went over the line, Frank. And now you're going to end up in Bicoton with him, Frank. Everyone knows you went over the line. Oh my God, the flies, bro. What's going on with these flies, man? Where's Frank, man? Where's Frank? I can't believe we're down here and Frank won't come out so we can celebrate his success on YouTube, bro. I mean, Yeah, Frank, we walked around, bro. He said they were at McDonald's. Maximus, he said, I walked in front of the McDonald's, bro. He could have came out right there. Listen, Frank's not afraid of coming out, okay? He's afraid of losing face. And we're not here for that, man. We're just here to celebrate him. We're never gonna make Frank look bad in front of his girl, bro. Frank, all the times we met, TGI Fridays, Frank, where I guaranteed your security. I didn't plan it with Barry. I didn't plan it with Brian Hollywood being there. I didn't plan any of that. You know, me and Dora Drama, you know, the girl from Manila, we went and picked you up in the van. We took you to TGI Fridays. We went above and beyond, to be courteous in order to have a live stream and have some fun. And of course, Barry showed up, but Barry made the drama happen, Frank. Barry made the drama happen, That's what we're trying to do out here today, man. You can't overblow all this, bro, because we're just out here. We're a small little YouTuber, trying to make content for our little niche, bro. That's all we're trying to do, bro. But anyway. Yeah, I just disagree. But, maybe, Frank, maybe Frank's getting a little frail, bro. Frail Frank. I mean, come on, Frank. Don't tell us you're frail, bro. You're frail. It's Monday morning out here. You have a chance to show the Philippines YouTube community you mean business, that you're taking care of business out here with your beautiful girlfriend and wife, Gilda. I mean, Frank, we just need you to show up, bro. So half of life is showing up, Frank. Half of life is showing up. My God, I can't believe he's not out here, bro. What's going on? Anybody have any ideas? Because we're running out of time. Hey, we got $2 from Polly Choker. Polly Choker, run, Frank, run. Yeah, I don't think he's afraid, bro. I don't think he's running anywhere. I just think that they don't want to lose face, bro. I mean, and that's not what we're trying to do, bro. Listen, I created this channel, and I do this content what I do because I'm not worried about losing face, bro. That's why I went to Pattaya to the Christmas party at Sexy Bar 2022. Okay, I went there because I know I was gonna lose, bro. I know I was gonna lose, but I showed up anyway. Okay, I showed up anyway. I went. Michael Fazio bet $10,000. Nobody would show up to his house and call him out. I went there and I gave him the slap, heard around the world because I didn't want to sit there all weekend. I just wanted to get it over with. This channel, my content, my Ricky Drama, whole thing, it's not I can lose, bro. I can lose. It's okay. Frank and Gilda could come out here and they could win. I can lose. It don't matter. What matters is the content, bro. The content. There's got to be winners and losers out here. I can lose, bro. You know why I can lose? I can lose because I have confidence in myself, because I'm a YouTube fan first. I'm not a content creator, I'm a troll, I guess, but I'm just a fan of YouTube. And if you're a fan of YouTube, you got to get out here and try and create the content. That's why I'm authentic. That's why I have 100 in the chat. That's why I have millions watching around the world, because I am real, authentic, honest, sincere, trustworthy. You can trust me, and millions of people do. I mean, just the effect I've had taking down the Clintons. I saw Hillary Clinton at the Democratic Convention in Chicago take a microphone and throw it at a cameraman's face. She said, Hillary Clinton said, take this fucking mic, and threw it at a cameraman, hit him in the face in Chicago at the United Center in 1996. Okay, I said, I'm going to get that bitch back. I was there at a private meeting on Thursday morning in Chicago Friday morning in Chicago after the Bill Clinton speech, after what's his face resigned, Dick Morris. I was there when he was grabbing all these girls by the pussy. Bill Clinton was grabbing all these girls by the pussy in this private meeting. And I was standing right next to Jesse Jackson. Okay, I was standing right next to Jesse Jackson, and I told my boss, who was African American, he was a big guy in the DNC, I worked for. I said, wow, man, what is going on? Bill Clinton's grabbing all these girls by the pussy. If anybody ever did that when I was in the Army from 85 to 92, if anybody ever did that public like that, they would immediately be fired, bro, immediately. And Jesse Jackson's like, yeah, man, I can't believe it. And we're just looking at each other like, wow, he's just grabbed all these girls by the pussy. He's literally grabbing underneath between their legs, putting his hand in front of everybody, playing with their pussy. In the media, everyone covered it up for 8 fucking years until Monica Lewinsky came along, bro. But I said, I'm gonna take that Hillary Clinton bitch down. In 2016, at the Teamsters Hall in Las Vegas, Nevada, I did it with the Bill Clinton's rapist. Media's covering up, Infowars.com, $5,000 from Alex Jones. I was on the Clinton death list, the whole bit, bro. The whole danger thing. I got through it. 2020. Joe Biden stole the election, obviously. Joe Biden stole the election, and the media covered it up. Okay, we called it out with the barbecue beer freedom guy. The meme that created January 6th, okay, the whole insurrection, the meme that got millions and millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of views. It was on the news for 2 fucking weeks. I was on news for 2 fucking weeks. And one person noticed me, one guy from LA County, some Mexican-American guy from LA County called me out in front of the Paris Hotel and Casino when I was on another YouTube channel. Should I say the name? Big boss, bro. Big boss. Anyway, thank you for the $5, bro. Let me see here. I'm sorry. Let me see here. I keep looking for an old man leaning in a 45-degree crab walking up behind Ricky. Listen, man, this is how he walks, bro. This is how he walks. He's like Stickman. Come here, boy. Come here. He's like got a bunch of arthritis, bro. He's got arthritis, which is okay, bro. I mean, I'm sure we're all I'm gonna be fucked. I mean, according to Dr. Savage, I'm never living to 70 years old, bro. I'm never gonna live to 70. I think I am, bro, because like last night, I hooked up with 2 girls in my room. I hooked up with one 11 a.m. and one 10 p.m., bro. Killing it out here, man. Just killing it out here. Jay Real Deal would be so proud of me, bro. But I think, I don't know what I think, bro. But thank you for $5, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your support, man. The bottom line here is we love this community. We care. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, very much. Thank you very much. Where's that at here? Thank you, Sabong. Yeah, listen, man. It was a moment in time, bro. Because you gotta hit it. When you troll, bro, you gotta hit it at the most effective time. At the moment, I sat there, everybody. I sat there in the Clark County Election Center, where they had the press conference. I sat there with another shirt over my barbecue beer freedom shirt. I just sat there, like I said, I wanted to register to vote. And they're like, well, it's just the election just happened yesterday. Well, I need to register to vote for the next election. So I'm just sitting there, and they start the press conference, and I pull my shirt off. Again, I was trained, back in the 90s, bro. I was trained back in the 90s by the Democratic National Committee, bro. I had like the best, I was in the military 7 years. Then I had all this political operation training for 1 year. I had training for 1 year how to do political operations, the dark side of political operations. 96, I was in a Republican congressional district. It was so nasty. The campaign was so nasty. People ended up with child porn on their notebooks, and people went to prison, and they changed federal laws, state laws. It was it was so nasty in this congressional district, which was like 70% Republican base, and they put me in there. It was so fucking nasty, bro. We had bomb threats every other day. I mean, people were just doing crazy shit, fist fights. It was just crazy, bro. Crazy. But that's where I came from. That's what I did, bro. That's what I did back in the 90s, bro. That's what I did, bro. But of course, everything's changed now. All these Democrats, our great president, Donald John Trump, the 47th president of the United States, and soon to be the 48th president when he runs for his 3rd term. He was a Democrat till 2014, before he announced in 2015, when I saw him for the first time at Treasure Island in Las Vegas, when Mr. Trump is sitting right there. He's right there by the slot machines. and I had a beer in my hand, right? This was like 10 in the fucking morning. I'm like, go, Mr. Trump, go, Mr. Trump. And he just looks at me, right? And he's like, yeah, and he just moves on, he goes through there. But he remembered me, bro. He remembered me. He remembered my big, fat, ugly face. He remembered me. So when I was in front of that barbecue beer freedom, when I was in front of the election, in front of the El Paso County election, I said, barbecue beer freedom, they're stealing the election. He remembered me. He's like, gosh, I got great support out there. He remembered me when I was at the Teamster Hall, when I did Bill Clinton's rapist media's cover up, Infowars.com. That thing took off so fast on Facebook. They had to release the Billy Bush, Access Hollywood tape, grab her by the pussy. Because all these rich guys, like I was talking about Bill Clinton at this private event in Chicago in 1996, the day after his nomination speech, all these rich guys grab all these girls by the pussy, bro. They just walk up and grab them by the pussy, bro. I mean, this is what that whole, all the stuff with Henry Weinstein and all this stuff that happened, that's how shit went down. That's why with this Jeffrey, the guy got killed in the jail, that guy that killed it, the Jewish guy that everyone he had all the blackmail stuff on everybody. It's just ridiculous, bro. Remember when you go to Bickerton, grab all the cardboard you can. Yeah, it's a tragedy. It's gonna be a tragedy. It's gonna be a tragedy for this whole thing when he's in Bickerton. Frank Dagg's in Bickerton. They deny his bail. They deny his bail because he's a threat to the public, and then he's stuck there for who knows how long, all because of this stupid case. The cases, filing cases on everybody, doing all this stuff, and he doesn't think anyone's watching, bro. There's many, many, many people of authority here in this country watching this all develop, bro. I was handpicked, okay, to be the sheriff of this community. I was handpicked by very, very influential people in the Philippines to be the sheriff of this community. I want you to understand this, okay? I was awarded the highest visa that anyone can obtain in this country, okay? I was awarded that because they want me to be the sheriff of this community because they know they can trust me. They like me. They respect me. I'm talking the Philippines people, the highly influential people in the Philippines. They respect me, like me, and trust me to do the right thing because I will. I'll do the right thing. And that's why I'm out here today trying just to talk some sense in the Frank and Gilda and beg them for mercy for Barry J. Free Barry J. Free Barry J. Free Barry J. That's what we're out here for today. Free Barry J. It looks like the clock's ticking away, folks. There's no Frank and Gilda. 7:30. They got to be at the lawyer at 8. So, but listen, man, I love y'all. I appreciate you watching Philippines YouTube. I appreciate you participating in this community. You have very bad, evil people in Dumaguete. You have very bad, evil people in Valencia. These people are very evil. And we're doing everything we can, bro, to put up content that, is different than these very evil people in Dumaguete, Valencia. Because, they're obviously handpicked by YouTube to be successful. They use promotion companies. They have a promotion company that puts all their stuff up there. And, hey, Jay, what's going on, Jay? Anyway, I'm going to go and walk around, see if I can find them. If I do, I'll go back live. Hey, Jay, hope you're doing well, man. And watch that show yesterday, bro. It was pretty funny. Frank versus Barry. Will it ever end? Mark going to check on from Netherlands, but Belgium. Yeah, I'm very sorry about Steph, bro. Steph Traveler, what a great blogger, bro. What a great Pattaya blogger. What a great guy that, was just another guy just trying to put up content in the Thailand YouTube community and had his great run, before the pandemic. And then, was making some money, he was early adapter. Steph Traveler, early adapter in the Thailand YouTube community, had a great run. You know, he was like really he was really there with Kevin Thailand and all these other guys, and of course he passed away last month. But we all pray for Steph Traveler. He has a peace. But thank you, Mock for being on, man. I appreciate it. All right, man. Everybody, stay alive out there. Take care, and thanks for all the support, man. God bless you.